My cozy anime recommendations for when you're knitting or crocheting, part 2. First up is the anime that really got me into anime officially is Snow White with the red hair. And while the initial premise is kind of like Snow White, there's an apple and she is called Snow White but Shirayuki in Japanese, but it immediately deviates from the original story, but it is also a delightfully fairy tale in its theme. It is about a girl called Shirayuki, who is a humble herbalist who has to flee her home country to avoid becoming a concubine due to the uniqueness of her red hair, which is like an apple. And she meets the prince of the neighboring country, because of course she does, and over time becomes an herbalist apprentice in his castle. And so we see what I find really wholesome about this is it really encourages me towards my own growth and goal setting, seeing her work towards being an herbalist. We see the prince work towards being a good prince or a good king or however he would function for his kingdom, as well as the romance is really peak and it's dealing with mature characters, dealing maturely with their relationship, and all the side characters are also a delight. Second is a lighthearted comedy called Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, and this is just a real personal favorite of mine that I have to come back to every year because it just really scratches a particular itch comedy-wise for me. And so it's simply about a girl named Chio who fails at confessing her love to her crush at school and then gets looped into his mangaka circle. He is a kind of manga artist on the side, and then we just meet all these kooky characters. There's a lot of gender bender jokes going on, other romances going on, and it has a lot to do with the art of manga, which is something I personally love. Definitely recommend. And when it comes to cozy anime, I have to mention Free Run Beyond Journey's End. It is a recent anime and a popular anime, but there is a new season coming up, so it's worth a rewatch if you've seen it. I've watched it about 4 or 5 times now. It is about an elf who retraces her journey with the hero party with the pupils of her old comrades to better understand those she knew, as the hero has now passed, and herself. It is beautifully animated. The pacing is masterfully done to get a perspective of an elf and how they see time. And then there's still some action and stakes going on. So definitely recommend. It is now my top anime. So yeah, and I think all of these should be on Crunchyroll. And maybe not Nozaki-kun, but I do believe Nozaki-kun is on YouTube.